Seek First with Marlann. And eto na nga po, very special tong vlog natin today. Kasi hindi lang malapit ng araw ng mga puso, but we have a very special guest. Itong guest natin, matagal nyo nang nare-request sa akin to, mga 40 years ang tagal. Mga ano na, siguro nag-start pa ako ng vlog ko, people are commenting, and huwag na natin patagalin pa. Let's welcome my lovey lovers. Let's welcome Mr. Bryan Santos! Hello! Say hi naman sa mga fans mo.
Hello mga Marlansters! Marlanicious! Hello yes. Mga Marlanicious! Yes, sa lahat ng mga fans na nagsusupport sa aming dalawa, yes. Both as a couple, both individually. Yeah. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng support ninyo. Nakakataba ng puso.
Yes, iboto niyo po siya sa susunod na eleksyon. Joke.
2030, baby!
So, in-invite natin si Bryan ngayon kasi ang dami nag-request sa atin, Bryan. For them, sa atin, dalawa. For them to get to know us even more in a more personal way. Kaya isip ko, why not do this Q&A na getting to know us
question and answer through
Truth or Dare. Okay. So, magbabato ba topics tayo? Or
rock, paper, scissors.
Ayun, rock, paper, scissors. Ang mananalo, siyang mamimili kung ang pipili niya is, this is the truth or dare.
Ba't yung truth nasa side mo?
Sige, side mo. Ayan, truth ang side niya.
Nakasusot yung pangalan ko sa truth.
Bryan,
Nakasusot yung pangalan ko sa
ito, Martin.
Thank you to Martin and Stacy Concho
for giving us this container that has
wonderful, very thoughtful, customized gifts.
Yes! Okay. So
please follow them. Joke lang. Go ahead.
So, nandito yung dare, and dito yung truth. Mamimili ka kung sino unang kukuha.
Truth.
Okay?
So mamili tayo. Kung sino manalo,
siya mamili.
Kung ano yung gusto nila.
Yes.
So, ano tayo? Bato-bato picks.
Bato-bato picks.
Okay. Bato-bato picks.
Bato-bato picks.
Bam! See, the paper covers the rock. Kasi,
ito na.
Panalo
Pili ka or truth or dare.
Truth or dare.
Truth.
Wait. Yung pinili ko, yun yung kailangan kong gawin? Okay.
May chance ka
hindi
na
ikaw.
Okay.
What did you learn most in our relationship?
Wow, alalim agad. First one lang. Okay.
Parang kilala ko kung sino yung narrator nito. Diba? Think about it though! Kung ikaw ang nakabunot nito, it's our relationship eh. So it's you and the person talking. The person talking is you!
Sagutin mo na kasi.
At saka ba't period, baby? Question mark dapat. Diba?
Alam mo!
Punctuation!
Basher ko to yung basher.
At saka ikaw yung popoy her. That's stupid. Okay, so what did you learn most in our relationship? What did you learn most in our relationship? Medyo mahirap to because for those of you that don't know, our relationship started in 2011. So it's been 9 years. There was a point there na nag-break kami for a few years. But parang init.
Nakatingin lang ako eh. Nakikinig.
There was a point there when we broke up for a few years. Pero we were still seeing each other. We were still best of friends. So all in all, it doesn't feel like nag-break kami for 3 years. So parang yung relationship namin, whether boyfriend and girlfriend or best friends or whatever it may be na, there was a point there na walang label, which isn't advisable by the way. Pero either way, since 2011, my relationship kami. Whatever you want to call it. So sobrang daming instances, experiences that I can reflect on. Medyo mahirap pumili. What's the most, what did I learn most? Pero siguro one of the most valuable things that I learned from the relationship is that oftentimes in a relationship kasi we think about what we deserve. And I learned that kung yun lang yung iniisip mo, don't be in a relationship. Because that's not the point. If you're thinking about what you deserve, then focus on you. As people say a lot of times, do you. Because you're not going to be able to succeed in loving the other person if you're so concerned about whether they love you. And so, being prepared for a relationship is not something you really exercise. It's a choice that you make. Now, I'm gonna love this person regardless of how much they love me. And if they don't love me, hindi ko makakontrol yun. Pero hindi ako magsisisi na nagmahal ako. And that's the whole point of this thing that we call unconditional love. Now we throw around all the time, unconditional love, la 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 la, that's the best thing, la, la. But we don't really grasp and understand and totally comprehend what that actually means. Unconditional love means you love this person regardless of whether or not they meet your conditions, including the things that you think you deserve, which by the way, we probably get into later, you don't deserve. So, yun yung pinaka...
Natutunan.
That's what I learned the most in our relationship. Yun yung pinaka na-exercise sa relationship namin is regardless of whether this human being is doing what I think she should do for me, or a girlfriend should do for a boyfriend, or a loved one should do for another loved one, regardless, I shouldn't lower my standard of how I'm supposed to love her. And dapat yun nga yung concern ko. What can I do to love her better? Because that will ultimately give her a better opportunity to love me back in return, to love others the same way. You lead by example of okay, love is outward, not inward. It's not about loving yourself more. It's about spreading love more. Most especially to those that you love most. So yun ang natutunan ko. If you really truly love someone, ang dadal ko, no? But if you really truly love someone, unang iisipin mo is them first before yourself.
Second. Yes! Good job, baby! Ang galing ng mouth mo! Isa lang gagawin natin today.
Mic drop!
Haba!
Aray. Love hurts.
Our next...
Maybe edit out mo yung mga stupid stuff.
Oh, sige. Okay, ako na. I'm gonna get there para maiba.
No, because you have to. Because I did true.
Yeah. There ko is, have an accent when you talk until it's your turn again.
Madali lang yan for you.
Ay, madali lang.
Marami siyang accents, guys. Eh.
Hindi na ako titigil kakasabi nito.
Pero you have to stick to one accent, ha? Pag pumili ka,
ito na nga, hindi na nga ako pipili lang ibang accent. O,
okay.
O next natin.
Wait, ano yun? Ano yung dare mo? You have to, ano? Until it's your turn again.
Yes.
So, turn ka na. Oh, nasan yung accent?
Oo. Hindi na ako titigil kapag hindi ko pa-turn. Magsasalita lang ako ng Bisaya hanggang matapos.
Bisaya accent pala.
Bisaya accent.
Yung magaling sa
identification. Hindi niya malaman kung ano yung ano.
Akala ko Russian accent yun.
Nakay ako sa mami ko sa Laguna. Nandito na ako. Artista na ako, mami.
Oh, sige. Sige, magda-dare na din ako.
Pwede ka naman mag-dare.
Sige, dare. No.
Oh, no. Hindi ka pwede mag-dare. Hindi, pwede.
Belly dance like your life depended on it.
Okay, mag-music tayo.
Wait. I have to take a stand. Wait, I have to make a stand.
Hindi.
I have to take a stand. After what happened in the Super Bowl, I, morally speaking, cannot. I have a conviction about belly dancing. I don't think it's appropriate. There might be younger viewers watching this, and I don't think my belly dancing, which is not provocative in any way, it's just disgusting, is appropriate for your younger viewership.
Itong kalaro ko, dami sinasabi. O sige na.
Ayokong baka maban tayo sa YouTube.
Iba naman na,
bagong dare.
Iba naman na, dare, nang gagawin mo.
Sorry sa mga viewers dyan, pero I find it irresponsible.
Okay.
So there, call a friend and ask them to define.
Now, dapat naka-loudspeaker yung Facebook para maririnig nila yung friend and define.
Call somebody who we think is gonna give us a terrible answer para mapahiya.
Loudspeaker. Eve, call!
Sorry in advance to who I'm gonna call. Kasi,
para sa inyo, mahal namin kayo.
Para sa inyo.
Call! Ay.
Have an accent?
Hindi, ako
yan. Wait, nasan yung accent mo?
Ay, hindi! Nawala na yung accent ko. O ito.
Yeah. What is it?
Hindi ko maalala. Binalik mo ba dito?
No.
Ito. Hindi na. Ito na.
Call a friend and ask them to define love. Hey, what's up? Alright, quick question. Sorry to bother you, dude. Alright. I just wanted to ask you if you could very briefly define love. Yes. That's a very tough question.
Briefly describe it like picture of the work of God. So you cannot have love or experience love or see love without getting a picture of the work of God. Even when we love one another in terms of like relationships and friendships and stuff like that, we are in terms of like it's a form of agape love or relational love. It's a type of love that is right? And the reason why you can do that is because the Bible says that God is love. So I like to find love is a tangible, that should be word, but it's a very real thing that we can experience. That is a picture that is a very small of the work of God.
Wonderful answer, dude. Thank you so much, brother. And sorry to bother you.
Thank you. We're so thankful.
What? Oh, this is Marlon talking. I'm sorry.
We're so thankful.
Yes, she has to speak in an accent right now for the vlog. So that's Marlon. That's Marlon talking.
Very, very thankful.
Yeah. I'll see you, man. I love you, brother.
Okay, love you guys.
Alright, see you, man. That's funny. I don't think he. I like how I had to explain that was Marlon because she was speaking in an accent.
Okay, the truth.
The truth.
What do most people think it's true about our relationship but isn't?
I got a good answer to that one too.
Ooh, can you just answer it?
No, this is short.
I think they look at our relationship since we met in the showbiz world.
Yeah.
Na we're just this typical couple that does the same things as other couples do.
Do they think that? Do you guys think that?
Yeah, because there's, okay, for example, hindi ko nababanggitin.
Offended and appalled.
Hindi ko nababanggitin sino, pero may nagtanong sa akin na, actually, last week, sabi niya, Marlan, live-in ba kayo ni Bryan? And
Last week lang to?
Last week lang to. And I'm shocked. I'm like, yun ba yung tingin nila? And ang hindi nila alam is that we are both saving ourselves for marriage. Like, 4 years na kami hindi nagkikiss sa lips because he said na parang he wants to kiss me sa wedding, sa aisle. And
yeah, I wanted the first time for us to kiss again. For it to be the first kiss, you know, making a vow that we'd be the only ones who kiss for the rest of eternity. So
yeah. So I think
which is, by the way, it wasn't my idea. I don't know where that came from.
It's the Lord.
I just felt this guilt and this conviction that I can't really explain, but I started to feel like an impurity that went with some of that stuff, and to the point where even though I didn't really want to broadcast it, she was proud to speak about it and be disciplined in doing so.
Yes, so yun yung parang isa sa tingin ko na hindi nila alam about us, na we want this relationship to honor the Lord, number one. And sometimes, di ba, other relationships, yung isip nila intimacy is yun yung love. Pero sa totoo lang, you doing the intimacy when you committed to the point of marrying the person is yun yung totoong love. Kasi hindi siya selfish eh. You gave your heart, you gave your whole life for that person. Kaya gift sa inyong pareho, yung intimacy. It's not something that you can just get because you're attracted to someone. So I praise God that He's really leading me into that purity na relasyon, and we both believe na it's because God is protecting us talaga. Na He wants marriage to be about Him and to be about redemption and
or just love in general.
And love in general. So yeah, yun yung tingin ko hindi nila alam us. And magkukwento rin kami ng testimony namin sa future vlogs. Kung meron kayong mga suggestions kung anong gusto nyo pag-usapan namin, just comment down below and we'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done!
One more, and I choose truth on this one.
You choose truth.
Although the last there was pretty cool.